I feel like personally, whatever you do in life, your craft, you should be passionate about. Especially when you want support, you want others to believe in you. How can you have support or others believe in you if you're not passionate about something? For me, it started, Mom Duke, she put the ball in my crib. I used to pretend I was Michael Jordan or Michael Jackson. That's why, you always see me dancing or something like that. But basically, I don't know if everybody knows the difference between a leader and a boss. Does anybody know the difference between a leader and a boss?
A leader will lead, a boss will sit back and watch.
Okay, that's perfect. That's a perfect understanding. So, even though a leader and a boss, they both have the same qualities and responsibilities. Everybody wants to be their own boss. I know everybody here, I don't want to work for anybody. I just want to be my own boss. That's how I believe. That's what I believe personally. I don't want to work for anybody. I'd rather work with people. But at the same time, what good is knowledge if you're not applying it? And what good is knowledge if you're not sharing it? So my thing is, in order to be a boss, you have to be a leader. I think they go hand in hand. What leaders do, they share. They don't take all the credit for everything that they do. It's teamwork. You put your ego to the side, your pride aside, and you're just willing to take the steps necessary to show. Now, when most people think about leadership, they think about someone who is very vocal. But we also have leaders who aren't vocal. It's more so through action. People show through action. They show that their leaders do whatever they do. I know everybody heard about the Colin Kaepernick thing, and his stand against his knee against the flag, and then, that right there was a tremendous and it was a brave stand. What he did, what he took. He wasn't the first person to do that. Actually, Muhammad Ali did it, against the Vietnam War. He sat and protested against that. He was arrested. He went to jail because he didn't want to go to war. Muhammad Abdul Rauf, he actually played for the Bucks in the 90s. He didn't stand for the national anthem, and his career took a tremendous fall after that. So I say that to say, stand in for what you believe and believe in what you stand. No matter what people do, if they disagree with you or not, it's important to understand, because I feel like a lot of people have the power to lead, but they don't. For example, we have a lot of people who are in the music industry, like Kanye West. We have Jay-Z. These people have power. When I mean by power, I mean influential power. They have, of course, the great resources which money can give you, but they have the power to actually influence the younger generation and generations to come. So what Colin Kaepernick did was, not only did he stand for something great, he actually allowed other people and showed other people that it was okay to take that same stand for what they believe in, because a lot of people believe the same thing that he believes. And it had a great ripple effect across America. A lot of people in the NFL did the same thing. They took a knee with him. No matter what people said, how many people disagreed, and what the media threw at him, no matter what type of jabs, punches they threw at him, he continued to stand strong. And a lot of people supported him for that. So as a leader, you need to not only be passionate and know what you want to do, but not just represent yourself. A lot of people are selfish. That's what bosses do. They're selfish. They sit there. They tell you what to do. Oh, you do this, you do that. While they sit back and do nothing. I've been a captain all 4 years of my college career. I was grateful to do that. I didn't look at it as something. Oh, I have a position of power where I'm just going to tell people what to do, and I'm not going to do it. What I wanted to win. And in order for us to get on the same page as a team member, because I'm not the best player in the world, and I wasn't always the best player on my team, but as a leader, I want everybody to know that we can do it together, we can win together. So how did I show that? By example, but not just by talking, but by example. What that means in a classroom, I was always, in the books, I led by example, through my GPA, study hall, whenever it had to be, even after I didn't have to be in study hall, I always be in the office doing some work. On the court, after the gym, after practice, I'll be in the gym getting extra shots up, But one thing I learned is, you can't force people to do what you want them to do. You can't force people to see what you want them to see. But you can suggest it, you can throw it, you can give them the suggestion, you can give them the idea, and allow them to see it, and hopefully they'll follow suit. And once they see results, that a lot of people, we sell things, we try to get people to buy into our stuff or buy into our ideas, and like, yeah, I'll support you later, I'll come back later, I'll think about it. But then they don't really support you until they see, like, oh man, he making some money, or dang, it's really working. I mean, I should be doing the same thing. A lot of people, they only go off of what they see. So I say that to say this. You don't have to always necessarily talk about what you do. You can be about it. And that's what leaders do. They don't just talk about it, they go the way. Bosses more so just talk, like, this is what I did, this is what I did. Well, how about you show me? Teaching is very important. That's what's wrong with the generations today. I feel like, personally, it's a cycle. We lack teaching. We lack leaders. We lack giving back to the community. Once everybody makes it out, it's like, okay, I did it, so now I don't have to worry about what doesn't directly affect me. I feel like leaders, we give back. You know what I'm saying? We share the information, we share everything we learn to make our people, better than what they were before. And it's just putting leaders take part. Like, they really just take part. You take part in whatever you do rather than stay aside. Oftentimes, I remember working at Walgreens, and I was tired of this. My Korean manager, she just used to she kept telling me what to do, but I really wasn't understanding. So I always asked, what should I do? How do I put this stand up? What exactly do you want from me to do? And she would never show me. She would never teach me. But she would be upset that it wasn't done the way she wanted it to be done. So eventually I got tired of that. I kind of not end up disrespecting her, but I basically blacked out and I said, listen, you want me to do something, but you're not showing me how to do it. So how do you expect me to reach the expectations that you want, but you're not showing me how to do it? So from right then and there, I said, we often get frustrated by showing people and helping people with things, because everybody understands and learns at a different curve. So you have to show people. That's part of teaching. You can't just tell them something. You have to show them how to do it. Go through the steps. Go actually do it with them. And that is effective leadership. That's not, you're just sitting back, okay, well, do it this way, and if you don't do it this way, then I'm going to get upset. Leaders establish equal relationships. We establish equal relationships. We don't treat people differently than the next person. Understanding at the same time you do at the same time. What I mean by that is, I can't talk to each and every single person in here the same. We all learn differently. We all receive things differently. We all perceive things differently. So I can't speak to you one way and speak to you another way, and then treat y'all differently. I can speak to you one way and know and understand. Okay, you may receive things visually. You may receive things hands-on. So that's how you work with things. I just want to leave y'all with a few quotes. If your actions inspire others to dream more, to do more, to learn more, become more, then you are leading in the right way. You are a person that doesn't just lead the way, but you show the way and you go the way. A good leader takes a little bit more than his blame, and a little less than his shared credit. So as leaders, we don't find faults, we find remedies. That means we should not focus on our problems, we should focus on our solutions. Kaepernick stood for what he believed, and you see the effect that it had, and I feel like everybody should do the same. All right, that's it.